gonna speak on this because I'm a mom who receives food stamps, but it's so sad that y'all want to see people without so bad. They doing that little cut to the food stamps and the Medicaid where it hasn't passed the Senate yet, but we know the whole Senate is Republican, so we already know. Let's just hope and pray that somebody in their right mind come to their senses, you feel me? But it's the fact that y'all happy about this. Oh, now y'all can get y'all lazy asses up and stop living off our money for free,
Well, I hate to break it to you. They passed it. I know. Listen, I tried to let everybody know. I did a video on Section 8. I did a video on food stamps. I said, you better believe these people. If you believed that you were gonna be taking advantage of the system, you thought, oh, I'm just gonna stay on food stamps and Section 8 forever. That time has changed. And yeah, I know. Some people aren't gonna be happy with this video. I get it. Listen, I understand. I truly do. But here's the thing, guys. You will never, ever get me to agree that food stamps should be permanent, that food stamps shouldn't be temporary, that you shouldn't be working if you're able-bodied and be on food stamps.
This is literally crazy. Are you people insane?
Did I make myself clear that? Listen, this is nothing against anyone who gets food stamps and is elderly, disabled. We are talking about able-bodied people because I already know. I already know how this goes. Somebody be like, Orlando, listen, what do you think about children? We're not talking about children. We're talking about able-bodied adults.
In that case, let's get to work.
Yeah. Telling you guys, listen, I don't think I should have to work. I don't think that I should have to do anything. I need to make my money. And my money comes from you, the taxpayer.
What do? You get another brilliant idea.
I don't care if all of your things went up because all of my things went up too. And I can't afford it. I know you can't afford it, but I can't afford it more. That's the reason why I need to be on this program. And that's the reason, Orlando, that is the reason why they need to make this program permanent.
Sensational.
But listen, I understand. We're going to jump into it. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. I have a newsletter. It is completely free. How can you be free? You can't. And also, too, if you need any type of financing that deals with any commercial properties or investment properties, I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description. Well, guys, if you haven't been living underneath a rock, you know that the big, beautiful bill was just passed, and there was some changes in there. And the changes that we're talking about, guys, are food stamps, the SNAP program. And listen, I did a video on Section 8. It's a pretty popular video, and I tried to let people know, listen, things are about to change. And I understand that things were done a certain way, but you need to get ready for things being done this way. You sit on your hands and making TikTok videos, that won't do anything. You need to take care of yourself first. See, this is my message. Take care of you and your family first. Fact. And I can tell you right now, I know what you're thinking. Orlando, me not working and collecting food stamps, that's the best thing for everybody. That's not. I'm telling you, you're hurting yourself. And here's the thing. No one wants to support that.
Awkward. So awkward.
At least over here. I do not believe, listen to me. I do not believe that anyone should be on food stamps permanently. I do not believe able-bodied people, adults, should be not working and collecting food stamps. How is that a hot take? It seems like common sense to me. But let's continue to hear what the young lady in the first clip had to say.
Y'all think people who receive government assistance don't work? Y'all think we don't work? Baby, housing done went up. The cost of living done went up. The food cost done went up. Daycare done went up. We out here damn near about to lose our lives trying to hustle and get money to goddamn pay the bills. That's why we need the government assistance. The car payments done went up. Car insurance done went up. And it's going to go up some more because tariffs. So, what are y'all parents are poor, they're lazy, or they don't work. Where did y'all get that from? I think that's a stereotype y'all started because people in the hood or the projects or the trailer parks, yeah, y'all put that on everybody. No, that ain't how that work. Because I'm at work. I'm in school. I'm doing the best I can. I need my food stamps. But if they take it away, I'm going to do what I got to do to make ends meet. It ain't going to stop nothing.
So if it's not gonna stop nothing, why did you make the TikTok video?
Pow.
I'm just saying, listen, inquiring minds want to know. That's all I'm saying. You say at the end of the video, it ain't gonna stop nothing, but you make the angry video of individuals saying you shouldn't get food stamps. But imagine this, the program that was changed, only thing was added was a work requirement.
That's it?
You said you worked. So what are you worried about? It's 20 hours a week, 80 hours a month. But listen, you don't have to listen to me. Let's go ahead and listen to the list of the new requirements.
That's a reference to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly called food stamps. As with Medicaid, the law doesn't change eligibility, but includes work requirements for able-bodied recipients and extends those work requirements from the current cutoff age of 54 to 64. It exempts pregnant women and parents with children younger than 14. It also limits eligibility to citizens and legal immigrants in most cases, and it shifts some of the costs to the states.
Now, let me add this on. That could make the reason why some people are mad about this. Now, it does. The biggest portion, and here's the thing, I don't think any of these people, who make these TikTok videos, they're not looking at it from this aspect. The point that's the tough part is that a lot of the funding will now come from states. Not only that, guys, the work requirement eligibility portion of it, it's going to be very, very strict. You're going to be able to have to show with pay stubs. Your information is going to have to interlock with the Social Security system. All of those things, they're going to be on top of your head. And here's another kicker. If the states make a mistake and pay out the wrong recipient or make an error, giving someone benefits that shouldn't receive benefits, the penalty is high.
Wait, what?
So now states are like, especially states that have a high usage volume, meaning that they receive the most funding and also they have the highest usage. This would be Alabama. This would be West Virginia. This would be Mississippi. That's just a few examples. These states now have to come up with funding when they already didn't have funding. So they're going to make cuts. Did you hear what I just said? The states will make cuts. If you're 1 day late turning in your work requirement, saying I worked 20 hours, and not showing the proof of it, 1 day late, you're off the program.
That is the beauty of it.
A lot of these individuals, while they're mad at the federal government, they're really gonna be mad at the state. I know most people don't care. They're like, Orlando, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's the state. It doesn't matter if it's the federal government. I want my free money. But here's the problem. Too many people want to stay on food stamps. Too many people want to be on the SNAP program and just say, you know what? I'm just going to kick my arms up, kick my legs up, and they never get off.
Yeah, I know, I heard that. That's corny.
Did you hear what I just said? They never get off. You have individuals who lie, cheat, and steal to get on there. I'm not even saying that's a majority. I'm just saying that is the case. There is a lot of people doing fraud and abuse, and they're doing it up front. You don't believe me? Matter of fact, I'm not going to say a word. You just need to watch this.
Maybe when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. You better start lying. That lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, man, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, They won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. You don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
Look at that. Fraud in 4K.
You're not very bright, are you?
A few moments later.
Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Cause at this point, I'm just getting harassed, like for real. I can't go nowhere without getting pulled over. I got pulled over like 2 times today. They thinking that they're gonna find something in my car when they not. I don't do drugs. I don't do nothing. Y'all just seen that I have food stamp fraud, so now I'm being a target.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, guys, don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. She recorded this video herself. She said, hey, jury, lock me up for fraud, for food stamp fraud. She said, lock me up, please. I'm going to tell you everything. Social media is something else. And this is what we're talking about. This is the reason why there's additional rules added to food stamps. This is the reason why you hear people say, oh man, they need to do something about these people stealing money with the food stamps.
Houston, we have a problem.
This is the reason why you hear people say, I don't know, I think most of these people don't work. It's these bad apples. And I know, a bunch of people are, Orlando, it's just one person. Is it? Is it? And listen, even if it was, let's just say this is just one person out of the millions of people who use the program. Let's just say, why is it that putting a work requirement makes people lose their mind?
Oh my God.
I'll wait. Listen, I'll wait. Make it make sense to me. You just add a work requirement on there and say, listen, guys, to get this program, you have to now work 20 hours a week, 80 hours a month. So long you do those said things. You're good. But let me tell you what, you can't defraud us. So long you do everything right. That's right. Be a square. If you do these said things, you should be able to use the program, no problem. But the first video I showed you, lady crashing out.
In a right mind, come to their senses, you feel me?
Like her life depended on it. But let me ask you this. When I tell these same people, hey, you know how you can manage your money better? Budgeting. They go, oh, Orlando, don't you dare say the B word. But you over here living off of $10,000. But buying ribeye steak and staying at that low level on purpose.
Oh, come on!
Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me that you want to keep your income level low on purpose to make $1,000, $1,500 in food stamps. You run to the mailbox to get the new EBT card, right? But you won't spend 10 seconds to do your own budgeting.
What the hell's going on over here?
You are looking at your phone on FedEx, like looking at United States Postal Service, looking at the tracking, like, ooh, it's gonna be here at 10 in the morning. Can't wait to spend the money. But you won't spend 10 seconds to look at your credit score. Let me give you the receipts to show you. These people are crashing out over their benefits. Instead of having a game plan, they're just complaining.
I'm fucking pissed the fuck off. They cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 from $738. How the fuck? That's supposed to support a household of 3. For a job that barely even support my basic needs now. Like, inflation is high and the groceries is high as shit. Oh, I'm pissed the off. Like, I'm mad as because how the am I supposed to survive off that? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff in that in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see and mind your motherfucking business, because this is going in my motherfucking bag, and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up and my head held high, and I dare you to try to tell me, hey ma'am, excuse me, because I'm gonna look at you like you fucking retarded and say go talk to Trump about that shit. On my kids, anybody that motherfucking voted for him, girl, you or him, y'all, because y'all is the stupidest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that she said that, no one don't stop her. Well, the police will. Imagine you getting so mad that you're telling everyone, I'm going to steal.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
I'm going to go inside of CVS, Target, Walgreens, Walmart, and I'm going to steal. And you know the reason why I'm going to steal? Because a program that I've been in forever, for whatever reason, they knocked down my payments.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Maybe. How about this? We go find out what the issue is and we fix it. This is the reason why I'm an advocate of making sure you take care of you and your family first. Let's do Orlando University. Okay. This is just true or false. This is gonna be true or false, okay, guys? Do you believe putting your family first is going to jail and then posting on TikTok, letting everybody know that that's what you were gonna do? True or false? I mean, I don't know. Again, let me repeat the question. Do you believe putting you and your family first means going to jail for theft because of food stamps? True or false? False, look at that. Some of you guys you guys are great students. You guys believe in consequences. So you steal something, the consequence is you going to jail, and then who's gonna take care of your kids? Who's gonna take care of your kids? Listen, critical thinking.
I feel like food stamps should be mandatory for mothers that have one or more child. Stay with me now. If we are qualified to receive a certain amount of money during tax time, as long as we don't go over that income bracket, we should qualify for food stamps every month for these children. I have 2 boys. Food hate to see them coming. When I say I stay in Walmart need to go ahead and sponsor me, because I be up in there every other day. I just made groceries a few days ago. I had to go back to the store today. So all I'm saying is, if we are entitled to claim our children on our income taxes every year, so we can receive a little bit of extra money, I need the government to have that same energy. And I need them to give us at least $100 per child.
Look, again, I'm just a messenger, guys. I'm not making these videos, telling these people to make these videos. I just pull them and I'm reacting to them. You heard her. She said she's entitled. She's entitled. And she wants the government to keep that same energy. Well, they have, ma'am. They have, ma'am. They said, if you want to keep getting these benefits, you have to work. This is crazy. That since you have children, you are entitled to $100 per month from the government. That is what you believe. That is insane. I don't want to be the one to tell common sense, but I think everybody would say, if you can't afford children, then you probably shouldn't have them.
This is not funny.
And I know what's here. Orlando, sometimes people aren't planning to have children. I get that. I get that. But this does not mean that you lean heavily on the government. This does not mean that you think that you're entitled to free money that someone else is paid for. This does not mean that you don't budget and don't look at your credit and don't worry about finances because said someone is giving you free money. I know, listen, it sounds crazy. This sounds crazy. but that's the truth. If people continue to stay in this mindset, you will always be at the bottom. I understand there's people who are in these situations that they're trying their best to better their situation. I totally get that. And I salute that. I get it. You need things as a stepping stool, but we're not talking about those individuals. We are talking about individuals who live in this place. These individuals don't want to get their credit together. These individuals are going to work the system. These individuals are going to want to stay at a low income on purpose. If you offered them a job today, they would look at it and go, salary's too much. Here's my advice. Get your credit together. Get on a budget. Try to find a better job with more income. You can work towards having a healthy relationship financially, but being on these programs forever, it's an anchor.
Don't be a fool.
And it's going to get worse before it gets better. We know the economy is continuing to go down. We know housing is going down, fluctuating up and down, new laws, insurance is high, groceries are high, gas is high, utilities is high. Everything is high that we've heard multiple people say on this video. So make sure you put you and your family first, guys. But anyway, if you like content like this, guys, please make sure you join my Patreon. On my Patreon, we do exclusive videos over there, guys. You will love it. And as always, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, it will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you to your first rental property. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.